little bit spicy. What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be making some homemade bao buns. I've made these before, but they were plant-based. But today I'm gonna be using beef. So the ingredients you're gonna need are, let me check my recipe here. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of dried yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, and 140 milligrams of lukewarm water, which is about half cups of lukewarm water. That's what you're gonna need. So we're going to start off with, and for the filling, you're gonna need a pound of ground beef, or you can use pork, but I chose beef today. 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce, 1 pinch of Chinese 5 spice powder. I do not have that, but if you have that, you can throw that in there. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. And you're gonna need a steamer. So this is my bamboo and dumplings as well. I got it at H Mart. You can find this really cheap at H Mart or online. So yeah. All right, so for right now, we're going to start with our dough because it needs to rise. So it's gonna take about, I'd say an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how hot your house is. Typically it can rise a lot faster if you put it in your oven, covered up, or anywhere that's kind of warm in your home, it'll rise a lot faster. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with our dough. Let me get my camera here ready for you guys so you can see the process. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Let me scoot over a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna start by adding a teaspoon of active dry yeast. Okay, so we have our 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and now we're adding 1 teaspoon of yeast. Yeast is always just so cool to look at. Very interesting. Okay, one teaspoon. Go ahead and start the camera. Boom. And then you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of sugar. I just have some cane sugar, just like that. And 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. I'm gonna be using my extra virgin olive oil. And then I'm going to be mixing this with some chopsticks. I find it to be a lot easier with chopsticks with this particular dough. So we're gonna be mixing this up really quick. And then we are going to slowly add in our water, lukewarm water. You don't want the water to be too hot or it can kill your yeast. So just be very careful. And sometimes I add more, like if I run out of water and I need, and the dough is still too dry, I'll add some more water. So just keep an eye on your dough. We want it to be pliable, so just be patient, keep mixing it up, slowly add the water. And it's okay if you add a little bit too much water. You can always just put a little bit more flour in your bowl. So don't worry about that. And if you need more water, like I said, add a little bit more water. Just try to gather as much as we can. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more water. It's a bit dry, but it's a bit dry, as you can see. Need some more water. So just add a little bit more water. Oops. That might have been too much, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's just try to do our best here. Oops. So we're gonna knead it until it turns into a ball, a dough ball. It's always super fun playing with dough. Yeah, this is a perfect amount of water for the for the dough. This here, let me just see how long I usually knead this dough for. And if you want to use your mixer to knead your dough, you can, but I actually prefer kneading dough on the counter with my hands. It's really fun and it's kind of a workout. Let's see here. Knead with your hands until very smooth. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna knead it until it becomes very smooth. So let's go ahead and knead the dough until it becomes very smooth. Yeah, this is a perfect amount of water. And if it gets stuck to your hands, you can just take it off your hands and gather it all together. Probably gonna be about 5 minutes of kneading until it becomes super smooth. So yeah, just be patient and it will be worth it in the end. And like I said, it's a good little workout as well for your hands and your arms. So yeah. All right guys, I'm gonna finish kneading this up and then I will come back and show you the smooth dough ball that we will have. All right guys, it's taking me a little bit longer than 5 minutes to be honest, but it is turning out to be really smooth. Let me show you here. It's really fun to play with this. It's like Play-Doh, except it's real, it's edible. Anyway, this is our dough ball. Let's form it into a nice little round little ball. All right, boom, just like that. Now we're going to place our little dough ball in a bowl with a damp towel. And then you're gonna stick this in a place where it's warm and you're gonna allow the dough to rise until it doubles in size. So an hour and a half, but really depending on how your climate is in your home. So it's kind of cold in here. I'm gonna put it sit for about an hour, I'd say. An hour and a half, let me see. To give me an idea of how long it's gonna take, I wanna read an hour or so, yep, depending on the room temperature. All right, so we're gonna let that double in size. Prepare our meat right now, our filling. I will go get my ingredients. I don't have oyster sauce, but that's okay. Have my grass-fed ground beef that we're gonna be using. But you can just do regular ground beef, or like I said earlier, pork, or you could even do plant-based. I used to use Impossible meat. It's plant-based meats, but I'm excited to use ground beef today. So that's that, and then you're gonna need some soy sauce. I'm gonna add in some green onions, and 4 tablespoons of water, and then also oyster sauce, but I don't have any right now. Okay, so for our filling, I just washed some green onions, and instead of oyster sauce, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of sesame oil. Can't go wrong with sesame oil. So I'm just gonna add some sesame oil, some black pepper, garlic powder, salt, and soy sauce and green onion. I'm just going to start by slicing my green onions. So yeah. Let me show you the process here. Okay. So I'm gonna be using green onions for our filling and then also for our sauce. And we only need the green parts, so we don't need these little white parts here. We don't need the white parts there. But you can save those little white parts for anything else, really. All right, that's good. Ooh, it smells good. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna save these white parts for something else I'll make tomorrow. Okay, so we got our green onions. They're all sliced up. Now, gotta get a bowl. To add in our grass-fed ground beef, 1 pound. This one peels. Come on. Ooh. Satisfying peel. Okay, let me show you the process here. Boom. Just like that. Now, I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of water, which I forgot to get. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some black pepper. And if you have Chinese spice powder, you can add that. But like I said, unfortunately, I don't have that today. I wish I did. Okay, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sea salt. Boom. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of garlic powder. I love garlic powder. I'm almost out of it. It's good. I'm gonna add a drizzle of pure sesame oil. This is some of my favorite stuff. Sesame oil, ooh, it's so good. That's good. Just a little, I'd say half a teaspoon of sesame oil if that's what you're gonna add, instead of the oyster sauce. And then I'm gonna do, what did it say? What did I tell you guys? Did I tell you 1 tablespoon of soy sauce or a teaspoon? Let me see here. Hang tight with me. 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to go grab my light soy sauce. My favorite. I'm weak. I'm weak. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, camera's about to cut out. I'm glad I looked. Okay, 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce. Oops. It's a little bit more. That's all right. That's all right. All right, now we're just going to break it apart. Oh, forgot to add a handful. I'm gonna add a large handful of green onions. Yeah. And then the rest of the green onions that I have, we're gonna use it for our sauce, our Bao Bun sauce, black Chinese vinegar sauce. I have to show you guys my favorite black Chinese vinegar. It's so good, oh my goodness. And then I'll also probably add some Korean hot pepper, Korean red pepper. Gochujang, I believe is how you pronounce it. Okay, let's see here. Add our water, because we want the meat to get nice and soft, super soft and tender, so it can be pliable. We want our meat to be pliable, so we can stuff it in our little buns, bao buns. All right, I'm just gonna break it apart and then mix it together. I'm so tempted to use my hands right now because this spoon is frustrating me a little bit. It's frustrating me. All right, I'm struggling. It's all right. Almost there, almost there. It's feeling a little bit softer. Slow progress. At least there's progress. Okay. That is good. That's good. Perfect. All right, and we're going to set this aside. You can cover it up with saran wrap and just put it in your fridge. That is what I'm gonna do right now. Okay guys, so the meat is in the fridge, just marinating all the juices and spices. I'm gonna go ahead and make and this is optional, you don't have to make the sauce, of course, but I wanna make the sauce. So I'm going to grab some black Chinese vinegar, some soy sauce, and I'm gonna use some sesame oil, green onion, and just a dash of crunchy chili sauce. So I'm gonna grab my Chinese vinegar, my black Chinese vinegar. Which one is open? Okay, this is the one that is open. So this is my favorite brand of black Chinese vinegar. Delicious. Veronica Wang, one of my favorite mukbangers, she cooks as well. She's amazing. She uses this one, and I fell in love with it. Oh, I tried a few more. This one's my favorite, definitely. Delicious. Oh, it smells so good. I love vinegar. All right, what else am I grabbing? Oh, also gonna put just a dash of Korean, is just a Korean red pepper powder. This one is pretty mild and not that spicy, but it's good. Oh, this one's not open. Gotta get my one that's open. Let me show you the inside. You wanna see the inside? That's the inside. Smells good. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyeball this, to be honest. You guys still there? Okay, so we're gonna do, well, I'll do 1 teaspoon of red pepper, and then I'm going to just do, let's say 2 tablespoons of black Chinese vinegar. And then I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons. I guess I'm not eyeballing it now. 2 teaspoons of pure sesame oil. You gotta get the pure sesame oil. You gotta get the dark one, is what I'm trying to say. The dark sesame oil has a lot more flavor. The one that's lighter in color is more for cooking. It's not for like sauces and stuff like that. All right, so now we're gonna do some garlic chili sauce. I tried another brand, and was not as good as this one. This one is Chef Troy's. The other one I tried had like peanuts in it, and it was really weird. It was not my thing. Ooh! It's just exploded. It's good. Wow, spicy. That caught me off guard. Should have known. All right, 1 teaspoon garlic chili oil. Boom. Now, the rest of our green onions. And you know what? Did I even put soy sauce? No, I didn't. My Kroger brand of soy sauce. I'm just gonna put a lot, to be honest. Just a good amount. And I'm gonna stir it. Yeah, that looks good. It looks good. Let me show you guys. So it's a good amount. So, yeah, it smells really good. All right, now we're just gonna wait for our dough to double in size, and then I'll be right back and we can start filling our little dough circles. And so for your bamboo steamer, you can either layer it with Napa cabbage, or you can layer it with parchment paper. I only have parchment paper right now, and I actually prefer parchment paper because Napa cabbage gets real soggy quickly. So you're gonna wanna layer these with parchment paper. or Napa cabbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And you're gonna need water. You're gonna need to get a bowl of water to keep up with steaming your bao buns on the stove. You're gonna need a skillet. Keep a bowl of water next to me as I'm steaming them. Okay, so it's been about an hour, and let me show you the dough. So it's risen and it's spread out. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna roll it back out to its original size. Actually, no, we're gonna knead it back to its original size. So let me show you guys. So it's stuck to the bowl a little bit. That's okay. Really soft, super soft. Soft dough is the best. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna knead it back to its original size. Then we're going to roll it out with our rolling pin, and we're going to cut out 12 equal pieces. And we're going to flatten out the pieces until they become like little discs, little disc wrappers, whatever. All right, let's roll this out. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling it out. No, we're not rolling it out. What we're gonna do is go like this. We're gonna make a large ring. Like a snake. Roll it out. Okay? And then we're going to create a little ring. It's a bit sticky. The dough is a bit sticky. So you might need to get some flour to make sure it doesn't stick to your countertop. But okay, so here we are. What I'm gonna do now, get my knife. If I can find one. So now we are going to, there's a bunch of honking outside. Okay, we're going to cut it into 12 equal pieces. I'd say 10 to 12. If you can't get 12, then try to do 10. But just try to make them as equal as possible. And if you need to measure them out with a little, with a scale, you can do that. But so I actually was able to cut out 10 little dough pieces, and then now I'm just going to roll them out into like little discs. Let me show you. Oopsie. Not like that. They're a bit sticky. But just like that. Little round discs. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the rest of the dough pieces. And then we will fill them with our meat filling. Okay guys, so I have the discs patted out. And now we're just going to add some filling into our dough. So I'm gonna grab spoon, and we're just going to fill our dough with some filling, and I will show you guys here how much filling. Some of them are bigger than the others, and that's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah. So as you can see, this one's a bit larger, so I'm gonna add a good amount of filling in here. Okay. This one's a bit smaller, so that should be good. And then I'm just going to fill the rest with our meat mixture, and then I will show you guys how to steam it. Just going to carefully, oh no, the dough is sticking. We're going to carefully just seal up the buns, the dough, just like so, and kind of just do a little twirl at the top. Once again, they do not have to be perfect, but just be careful. Definitely should have put flour on the bottom, but I will carefully grab these so that way they don't fall apart when I pick them up. But yeah, the dough, you're just gonna grab the sides like this, just like so, and you're just gonna twist it gently, otherwise it's gonna fall apart. Like I just did that, just like that. Perfect. They're not like the most perfect bao buns, but they're gonna be delicious. Okay guys, so our bao buns are ready. They're in the little bamboo basket. We're gonna let these rest for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to put some water in our pan, and cold water, and then we're gonna put our bao buns in the pan, allow it to come to a boil, and then we're gonna turn the heat down to a medium-low heat, and then we're gonna cook the bao buns for about 15 minutes. And we're just going to cook it. So we're going to place our bao buns in the water, and make sure you have a bowl of water so that way you can continue to fill your pan with water. Eee! That wasn't a good idea. To a high heat, we're gonna let it come to a boil, and then we're gonna turn down our heat to a medium-low heat. What I'm doing, so just make sure to always keep your pan full of water, about an inch in the pan. Okay guys, so our water is now at a boil, so we're gonna turn it down to a medium-low heat. Just like that. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, counting down.
15 minutes, and then our bao buns will be done. I'm gonna go get some of our sauce. Our sauce. It's gonna be really good because it's been sitting in the fridge for a while. It smells so good. Oh, you know what it's missing? You know what our sauce is missing? I forgot. Come on. Sesame seeds. Yeah, that's better. Gotta have sesame seeds. I love eating this sauce with dumplings. Whenever I made dumplings, I would make this sauce. Delicious. Okay, so yeah, we have about 13 minutes left till our bao buns are done. More water to our pan, because the water evaporates really quickly. So just make sure you have enough water. Our bao buns are done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plate it and eat with you guys. And careful, it gets really hot. The steamer gets really hot. Whew. This. All right, guys, I'm so excited. Homemade bao buns. They're not perfect looking, but they smell delicious. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna try it without sauce first. Oh my gosh. Delicious. Wow. Flavorful. Those green onions are so good. Putting sauce inside. Oh my word. You guys have to try it. Oops. I shake my head because it's so good. The dough is so fluffy and delicious. Once again, they're not perfect looking. As you can see, I've made prettier ones before, but they taste good. And that's what matters, right? What matters is if it tastes good. Oh, this is really hot. Be careful. Yum. Yum. Need some sauce. That green onion, perfect. It's steaming. Yeah, I'm so glad I made this sauce. So good. Delicious. Oops. Messy but good. Chinese black vinegar, delicious. Messy, but it's okay. I'll clean it up after. I'm done. Yeah, I definitely need a fork because these are messy. Ooh! Really hope I didn't get it on me. Much easier with a fork. So good. So delicious. Perfect dinner. Truly is. Hits the spot. Protein, carbs, got a little bit of veggies in there. Just delicious. A little bit spicy because of that chili oil I put in there. A little bit of spice. Did you guys see the Disney short on Disney Plus called Bao? It's about like a little bao bun and it's alive. It's cute. It's cute. My timer. I had 2 more Bao Buns cooking, so they're good. I'm thirsty. All I have is water. I need to drink water anyway. So I'm gonna get some water. It's cute, right? Alice in Wonderland.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
Alright guys,
You made this mess.
that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. This was delicious.
Now
And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.